I'm filming you. Look at everybody going in. They look like real people. They look like real people. Look at that. The animatronics are great. Ooh, look at that popcorn. Oh my God. She's got popcorn, dude. Look at this guy. This guy trying to sneak in. Yeah. It's always good.
I say hello to the people. Hello there, people. Welcome to the council air. He'll be with you shortly.
Oh, man. Yeah, remember this? Remember 1973?
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Just the other night.
This was on Count Gore Creature Feature set in 1973. Isn't that crazy, dude?
He made that.
He did. He made that.
Yeah.
His friend Dick Dizell cut it out for him, but he signed it for him. This past weekend, we went to see Count Gore at his 50th anniversary. 50 years. 50 years, man. That's 50 is a long time. I didn't think he looked a day over 40. I told him, hey, but anyway, this was on the set, man, when I was a kid. We were kids watching this stuff late night, Saturday night. Just hanging on the set.
Yes, right back, yeah.
Kind of like up here. Wouldn't that look good there, dude?
Yeah, it would look good there.
This was really our place. Huh?
Yeah. Well, Joe some holes in it, nobody will know the difference.
Drill some holes.
Nobody will know.
There it goes. Yeah.
Dealing with local horror hosts, and again, there are more than me and John and Deanna. And this guy I met, he was a big fan of horror hosts. And then, because of his great talent, he was a horror host with a big number of fans. Ladies and gentlemen, Karlos Borloff. All right, your time's up.
50 years, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Count Gore. And I was there in 1973. I was a little kid watching the TV. And you scared the crap out of me. Look at me now. The guy can do everything, man. And has proven it. And thank you, man. Oh, man, I brought you something, man. I brought you a gift.
Oh, a present, huh?
I was afraid to. This is from the 60s. It's X-ray.
Oh, I always wanted a pair of these, ladies. Beware of word than later.
The no barcode version, yeah, they're the original. Enjoy that.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's an unexpected surprise.
Read the instructions, yeah.
Well, I have to ask you a question. You host Monster Madhouse. Monster Madhouse on cable, Fairfax County Cable. Plus, you're all over the place now too. So, but you're familiar with monsters?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question to ask you. Why did the sea creature, this monster from the sea, eat not one but 5 ships loaded with potatoes?
Well, I mean, the logical answer would be because he was hungry or because he could. I don't know what is.
Well, because you can't eat just one potato chip. But speaking about eating, hold it, speaking about eating, here goes. What do you call a monster that eats nothing but junk food?
That monster, but I don't know. What do we call it?
Snackula. You can grow, come on, it doesn't get any better.
I could have helped you with this if you'd have gotten in touch with me before. Next year, call me.
I will. Jerry, thank you very much. Thank you for the present.
Stealing that joke, by the way.
You can use that on Monster Madhouse. Thank you. Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Would you go to the next thing here, and you're going to now. We're moving from a horror host to a good friend of mine, who, as far as I know, has never done horror hosting, but he has been involved in video games. been shooting these things forever. And, thank you, Bruce. You're fantastic.
See, we're here with Count Gore. Tonight was his 50th anniversary of being on television and the Feb. But I know that it's longer than that. It's been more than 50 years. Remember M.T. Graves? Whatever happened to that guy, eh?
Well, M.T. Graves was actually the horror host in Miami.
Yeah.
Look at that, my paint pen.
Now look at this, man. This is an original axe
Yes, I made it.
that he made back in the 1500s, but then they had it on the set. You see, man, I didn't even want to redo the tape yet because, is it okay?
All right, that's fine.
If I redo that, I just wanted to check with you, man. This dude made this. Dude can make it. I've seen, man,
I was just this creative genius.
I've seen speaker cabinets. I've seen amazing stuff. And it teaches you kids to go out and make stuff, man. Create stuff, make stuff. Even if it's a drawing, do it. But make something if you can. But I wanted to get him, the legendary Count Gore, to sign this.
And I'm trying to get my paint pen to work.
Is your paint pen not working? Try the silver Sharpie.
Yeah, but the paint pen will last longer.
Yeah, but paint pen. Will it look better?
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I've got another thing.
He's got all kinds of pens, man. And see, that's what I learned when I was a kid.
There we go.
Have pens, man. I had that one that was 4-color, the big 4-color pen. Boy, you were a big deal in school if you had one of those pens.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to bring those into school.
No, we weren't, but what we would talk about, the kids would show up at school on Monday, 1974, you know who we were talking about? Count Gore.
Of course.
Because all the kids stayed up and watched that show, man. It's what it's all about.
Yeah, this one's dead.
What are we showing? The Shining in there, man?
We're showing the shine.
The Shining. That's
I can.
a weird movie. Jack Nicholson, good actor. The Shining. Let's show the trailer for The Shining.
I don't suppose they told you anything in Denver about the tragedy we had up here during the winter of 1970? I hired a man named Charles Grady as the winter caretaker. From what I've been told, he seemed like a completely normal individual. But at some point during the winter, he must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He ran amok and killed his family with an axe.
Well, you can rest assured, Mr. Ullman, that's not going to happen with me.
That's right.
Mom, do you really want to go and live in that hotel for the winter?
Sure I do. It'll be lots of fun.
The only thing that can get a bit trying up here during the winter is the tremendous sense of isolation.
Is there something bad here?
I fear you will have to deal with this matter in the harshest possible way.
But dude, I killed you and Danny.
You did this to him, didn't you?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains. Here's Johnny.
Look at this. He's signing it in English, please. K-A-R-L-O-S.
K-R-L-O-S.
K-A-R. Karlos with a K. It's funny because when people see my friend, they call him Carlos and they call me Jerry. And I'm like, no, wrong guy. That's the other guy. This is a great movie theater, man. Count Gore has been doing stuff at the American Film Institute for a long time. This is the sister theater for the one out in Los Angeles, which is scary stuff. Now look at that, man. And he wrote it in English. Look at that.
Well, I was going to do Transylvanian, but you know what? I don't know how to spell it.
Man, you're the best. You know that? I have learned so much from you all my life. All my life. And to actually have spent time with you, working with you, man, This is an honor, and look at this, man.
And look at this.
It works. Yeah, that is real blood, ladies and gentlemen.
But that axe went up on my set in 1974. And it stayed up there through the mid-'80s.
And I'm going to use it this spring to kill some spiders. So,
get it.
you know, man, thanks again.
My pleasure.
You know,
May all your blood be warm and may you continue hosting horror movies.
you are the beast. I mean, the best.
Yes. Well, from Monster Madhouse, what do you expect with these?
All right.